And I will pray in the language of heaven because Chukwukikabiama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable Zoological Republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ m ihe niile Chukwukikabiama onye na-efewe n'aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebe dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro iwe nye anyị ndụ ala nke dị n'uwedo n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile oto niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya ka ike niile na ọgbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-etoghị wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezi oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na omekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye m na Chineke nna ihe bụ nke niile etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-etoghị wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise ise ise.
Hello, my fellow Biafrans. I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on your time zone. This is Mazi Ezumezu, aka Nwekwensu. As I welcome you to this wonderful edition, please may you welcome others. I wish my Christian fans the best of the season. For those that are celebrating Christmas, I wish you guys the best of the season, my fans. I also wish my ordinary people the best of the season also. Eke oye afonkwo irola isi iwoma kainayo. Please, as I welcome you, please may you welcome others. We are live at our various platforms. Ikechukwu Omadi Ezumezu. If you are watching us from the air, please endeavor to hit the like button and like. We're also live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please, if you are here watching us, please hit the like button and like. It's very important. We must take our message to them, whether they like it or not. We must preach the gospel of the truth. We're also live at Mazi Ezumezu, aka Nwekwensu. This is the page, the main page. Please, we have to build this page. We have to follow this page. Mazi Ezumezu, aka Nwekwensu. Please, if you are not following me there, please endeavor to go and follow me there. Let's kick it rolling. We're also live at YouTube. YouTube are doing great. People are subscribing. Thank you, my fans in YouTube. Please, if you have not joined me, if you have not subscribed on YouTube, please go and subscribe. Ikechukwu Ezumezu. We must take our message to them. It's a must. Our message must be get to them because what we are preaching is the truth. You can see my shirt. You can see because my wife is a Christian. My wife is a Christian. Me, I am ordinana. Onye bili. Ebe belugo beli in case it's baby, not ebe. So you can see that I'm also celebrating with them. So And when my own comes, they will celebrate with me too. So that is how it's supposed to be, and that is how it will be in Biafra land. Every religion is respected. Our constitution must be above every religion. That's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to look like. The way it is in Europe, the way we're going to practice it the same way in Biafra land. Constitution must be supreme. Our constitution must be supreme above every religion. That is fact. So I about you also because we don't have much to we don't have much to say. You know? And we will talk release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. After that, we will talk about the message the head of finance, Madam Nnamdi give to Biafrans. We talk about the message where we let those that have not come across the message from our head of finance, Madam Nnamdi. You will have an opportunity to listen to it here. And we will talk little about Okulola. This issue, I don't want to talk about it, but it's happened that we must talk about it because it's in Biafra land. We will not be like Okulola that said that he will not talk about Biafra anymore. So, but we will talk about what surrounded the issue of UK, what we know about it, and the truth about it. With the truth. The truth. So, first of all, you all can see that our leader went the Supreme Court. That was on 15th of December, and everybody was expecting that the Supreme Court will do the needful. The Supreme Court will do the justice because everybody is expecting that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released on 15th. But as you all know, like I told you, that the people that are controlling Nigeria, people that are ruling Nigeria are few people, few cabals that are ruling Nigeria, then with UK government. These are the people that are making things happen in Nigeria. These are the people, these are the administrative affair of Nigeria. Take it or you leave it. The cabals, and also the British government, they are still looking to it to release it or not. But the fact is that whether they like it or not, whether the British government like it or not, whether the Sokoto Caliphate like it or not, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released. Because the more you keep on holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more you keep on destroying Nigeria. That is the fact. The more you keep on holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the more you guys keep on dragging Nigeria to the moon. To more. You must release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a must. You guys are finding a way to see that you will hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But guess what? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a messenger. This journey, he did not start it alone. He didn't send himself on this journey. He was sent. It's a spiritual movement. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. So our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be released, either you like it or not. He must be released. How can Supreme Court condemn extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? They condemn it. The extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was condemned by Supreme Court of Nigeria. That is one. The same Supreme Court condemned the revoking of his bail condition. That's number 2. The same Supreme Court condemned and said that going to his house is unlawful. That's number 3. All these 3 points that Supreme Court condemned, they went ahead and said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still face trial. They set aside the appeal court rule. Remember what appeal court said, that no court should try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because the way and manner he was brought to the country is not fair. Ma pịawa gị isi ọkụ ịnara n'ife na nwa m nwoke anara ejide ntị na n'ife. No? The way and manner he was brought to the country is unconstitutional. It's against international law. Not only in Nigeria, against international laws. But they still went ahead and said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will face trial, will go to the federal courts. That if that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants how do they put it? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to sue for the illegality that surrounded his trial, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should have filed civil proceeding. All those things, no, I na-ateba ya aga mvọ. Aganya wee mee gịnị wee ganye mvọ dị ya. Ịma na afọ ebe a ya ebinye aka n'ikpere. And guess what? It was the same lawyers, our lawyer, that gave them that chance. And why wouldn't them Ezekome? If I've told you guys to ask Ezekome, why didn't they file the civil proceeding that Supreme Court said if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted to stop or to try the illegality surrounded his trial, that he shouldn't have filed civil proceeding? They gave room to it. They gave room to it. But apart from the IPOB lawyer filing the civil proceeding to make sure that a extraordinary edition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is respected. But since the Supreme Court pronounced that it's unlawful, revoking of his bail is unlawful, going to his house is unlawful, and they went ahead acknowledge that extraordinary edition, why wouldn't they pass the judgment? Why wouldn't they pass the judgment in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why? Because they control the judiciary, legislator, everything, these cabals. And we hear from Chief of Defense Staff, the Army Chief of Staff, saying that they must obey court of law. Now you want to obey court of law, but when the appeal court discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why didn't you obey court of law? Why? When Umaya High Court discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why didn't you obey court of law? Why? Why didn't you obey court of law? Can we? Let's see if we can bring it up. Let's see if we can bring it up. It's really important. Let's see if we can bring it up.
Biafra IPOB from his base in Finland. The self-acclaimed leader of the group, Simon Epa, has continued to seize portions of the airwaves to destabilize the country. The Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, wonders why Nigeria should continue to surrender its airwaves to Simon Epa.
I always want to bring up this issue of Simon Epa. I still don't know why we're not doing anything much about him. We can't allow him get the airspace against us.
For you to know how evil these people are, how can you connect IPOP issue to Biafra government in exile? How? You can see the journalists, all these good-time media journalists. What connected IPOP to Biafra government in exile? Nothing. It's obvious. Simon Epa has come out and said that he's taking the responsibility of his action. Then now, why must you guys try to connect IPOP to Biafra government in exile? This is a simple question. Why must you guys connect it? It's a simple question. You can see when they believe the video they show, it was from Oji. You guys know about this video. Biafra army.
East, the military contends with similar threats from separatist rebels, indigenous people of Biafra.
See. Look at it. This is not IPOB. They know exactly who is this. They know. This is Mazi, Biafra army that worked with Simon Epa, Biafra government in exile. What connection did IPOB have with this? What connection? What connection did IPOB have with this? The answer is nothing. The answer is no. Nothing, nothing, nothing. That's why I say Mazi is a free man. Mazi committed no crime. In as much you guys trying to manipulate or trying to construct anything against Mazi, it's not going to hold. It's not going to hold. Nothing. And you guys cannot defeat this Biafra idea with guns and bullets. It's impossible. You can never defeat this Biafra legislation with guns and bullets. Rather, you guys will come on land table to discuss with Mazi. That is the only way. You must come on land table to discuss with our leader Mazi. Trying to manipulate all those nonsense cannot lead you guys anywhere. Because everybody know about this Oji. Biafra, national guide. Then national guide. What they know him. It's not IPOB. Biafra government in exile. It's not an IPOB. So what connection did we have with this? Nothing. Now let me take this out. 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 So let me bring this up. It's very important. Please, as you're coming, hit the like button.
Your state, and you made me an obong, but I haven't seen.
Biafrans, this is our own brother from Igbo in Delta State, San Abakoba, I think, yeah, San. No, Let's hear what he told Nigeria government. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was there, the vice, or even a lot of them bore those Sokoto Caliphate, Fulani S-men, cabals, all of them were there. Let's listen to what Sam Abokoma made, what he told them. Let's listen.
The crown. I will focus on solutions. We have problems. I mean, we know it. So there's no point repeating that rice is 60,000, petrol is up. We all know that. I think what we need to look at is, like you said, do we move forward? That, I think, is the issue. I, as a 70-year-old, started civil rights when I was 29. It's a long time, but I still have hope. I have hope. But I would like to draw attention. I'm happy the NSA is here, because I also studied counterintelligence and insurgency policy at SOAS in 1980. We need peace, security to develop. We can't win, in my opinion, the war by armed forces. So I will suggest to the National Assembly to consider the possibility of inviting the ethnic nationalities, the owners of Nigeria. You know, the past national conferences, I was one, attended them. Here. We have we might be able to resolve this Boko Haram, IPOP. By the way, my brother was kidnapped yesterday in Onitsha. Thank God he was released. He said his name was Nnamdi Obiora. When they searched his bag and saw my name, they said, you can go. So I'm thankful for that. But that is not what we want. For the president to make progress with the president of the Senate, peace must reign. So the first task is, how do we find peace? Will it be by the armed forces? My answer is no. It will be by executive and legislative process to find how we can draw in Ohaneze, Afenifere, Pandef, Arewa, the traditional rulers that have been ignored. I personally believe that.
Can anybody hear me? Please, if you can hear me, can you just write, please? Please hit the like button, you know, this attack. They are attacking. Please hit the like button, please. We must preach this gospel.
Dead your state.
Okay.
Yeah. But I haven't seen the crown. I will focus on solutions. We have problems. I mean, we know it. So there's no point repeating that rice is 60,000, petrol is up. We all know that. I think what we need to look at is, like you said, do we move forward? That, I think, is the issue. I, as a 70-year-old, started civil rights when I was 29. It's a long time, but I still have hope. I have hope. But I would like to draw attention. I'm happy the NSA is here, because I also studied counterintelligence and insurgency policy at SOAS in 1980. We need peace, security to develop. We can't win, in my opinion, the war by armed forces. So I will suggest to the National Assembly to consider the possibility of inviting the ethnic nationalities, the owners of Nigeria. You know, the past national conferences, I was one, attended them. Here. We have no stake in Nigeria in the sense that I am not an ethnic nationality leader. I suspect inviting these leaders, together with our traditional rulers, who I think are being ignored in the process, we might be able to resolve this Boko Haram, IPOP. By the way, my brother was kidnapped yesterday together with our traditional rulers, who I think are being ignored in the process. We might be able to resolve this Boko Haram, IPOP. By the way, we might be able to resolve this Boko Haram, IPOP. By the way, my brother was kidnapped. We might be able to resolve this Boko Haram, IPOP. By the way, my brother was kidnapped yesterday in Onitsha. Thank God he was released. He said his name was Nnamdi Obiora. When they searched his bag and saw my name, they said, "You can go." So I'm thankful for that. But that is not what we want. For the president to make progress with the president of the Senate, peace must reign. So the first task is, how do we find peace? Will it be by the armed forces? My answer is no. It will be by executive and legislative process to find how we can draw in Ohaneze, Afenifere, Pandef, Arewa, the traditional rulers that are being ignored. I personally believe they have a role in the constitutional process. If this is done, I feel we will achieve peace. So that's number one.
So, sorry, my people. Sorry, my people. So, you can hear what the son just said. You can hear what the son said. The only way to make this peace is to do what? Cut these people that are agitating. And for those of you who don't know him, Mrs. Stan is, I think, Abakoba or Abakoba, yeah, Abakoba or something like that. You know, it's a son. You know, he said, invite those people on one table. Invite them on one table. You cannot win this team. You cannot win us, or you cannot defeat IPOP with guns and bullets. For how many years you have been killing us? For how many years they have been fighting us? What happened? Did we bow down? The answer is no. Did our leader Mazi Kanu drop his ideology? The answer is no. So I believe what this son just give to you guys is the best way if you want peace in Nigeria to invite those that's agitating on the round table. If you want peace in Nigeria, is to invite IPOP. Invite us. Invite Mazi. It's there with you guys. No other person will represent us if not our leader Mazi Kanu. He must be the head. Not even unless Igbo, no. Not traditional rulers, no. The only man we trusted is Mazi Kanu. He must be the head. He must lead the way. If you are thinking about following the instruction that San Abakoba gave to you guys, Mazi Kanu is a man that we trusted and we believe that we will lead the way. He told you guys that he cannot win this with guns and bullets, with military hardware. No. And listen, anytime you keep on buying people, a time will come, there will be a resistance. You keep on buying people. A time will come, you will make a resistance. People will resist. Just a time will come, people will say, no, you have hired us too many. We have to fight back. And listen, if IPOB rise up, Nigeria will be destroyed that very day. That very day, Nigeria will be destroyed. So the best thing you guys can do, follow the instruction that the son gave to you guys. Call IPOB on a round table. We can pray what he said about Supreme Court. He says Supreme Court, they are mafians. Let's go there. Let's go there. Because in my program, when I say something, I bring an evidence. It calls Supreme Court mafians.
Then, as the president of the Nigerian Bar Association between 2006 and 2008, I know we have suffered legal failure. If you suffer heart failure, you are dead. So for all intents and purposes, we don't have an effective legal system. And in my practice, a lot of clients come and say, if we invest, how long would it take us to go through the courts? And when I say 5 to 10 years, they don't want to come. So if we're looking for investments, we've got to decapitate the legal system of Nigeria. We have to rewrite it. It can't stand. It's too old-fashioned. The same thing with the judicial system. You know, it's sort of ironic for me to say this, not only as a former president, as a senior advocate, as a former member of the Nigerian Judicial Commission. But when my dad was CJ of East Central State, we all wanted to protect the judiciary from military incursion. So we ring-fenced the judiciary. So everybody is afraid. No, don't touch their money. Don't do this. And that philosophy carries forward today. The judiciary should should not be as aloof as it wants to make out. I was the first, accompanied by my brother, Wole Olanegbaku, who applied because we felt we were qualified to sit in the Supreme Court. The mafia there threw us out. Threw us out. You know why? Because we still mix administration of justice, which the National Assembly cannot with respect interfere, how they do their work, with judicial administration, which the National Assembly can make laws. There should be a law governing the process of appointment of senior judges. We can't leave it to the National Judicial Council. All the Constitution says is, once you are 15 years, you are qualified. But the National Judicial Council and the Supreme Court judges have formed a mafia. And we don't get there. And the Supreme Court is this is, with the greatest respect, the worst Supreme Court I have seen. Formed a mafia. And we don't get there. And the Supreme Court is this is, with the greatest respect, the worst Supreme Court I have seen in my 45 years of practice. It has to change. A challenge formed a mafia. And we don't get there. And the Supreme Court is this is, with the greatest respect, the worst Supreme Court I have seen in my 45 years of practice.
You see that? Nanolia? He called them mafia. The worst Supreme Court he have ever seen in his 45 years of practice. These are the same Supreme Courts that deny Mazi Nnamdi bail. That you're just trying to hold that if Mazi Nnamdi want the court to talk about his illegality surrounding his trial, that he might have applied civil proceeding. We all know they are all looking for a way out, something to grab on. They can hear what the son said. He called them he called Supreme Court of Nigeria mafians. And that is what they are. That is what they are. If someone like San Abakoba would make this statement, that tells all you need to know. It's not a small lawyer. Who doesn't know San Abakuma? Who doesn't know him? He tells them the truth before their face. That they must do something in Supreme Court. They must do something in Supreme Court. If upon all the evidence against the president, Amen Tinubu, still Supreme Court went ahead and said that there's nothing. They did not find anything against Tinubu. That tells you that elephant will fly in Supreme Court of Nigeria. Elephant. They will pass a judgment that elephant is flying in Supreme Court of Nigeria. And the man said to them, call IPOB on a land table. On the IPOB on a land table to discuss. That's what will bring peace. Not all this you guys are doing. Not all this you guys are doing. Let's finish it so that
has to change. A challenge for the National Assembly is to enact a law that deals with judicial administration. I didn't say administration of justice, so you can't go there because that is the internal workings of the judiciary. But judicial administration, no, the National Assembly can make laws. You pass a law so that I do not depend on the Chief Justice of Nigeria if I wanted to become a judge. The law will be passed.
So, the message we are passing today on 26 December 2023 that Mazi Nnamdi must be released. You must release Mazi Nnamdi. We don't believe in your judiciary system. We don't believe in your justice system in Nigeria, because in that your Supreme Court, in that your justice system in Nigeria, elephant can fly. Elephant can fly. A country where snakes swallow money. a country where snakes swallow money, a country where monkey took money and run into the bush. Anything can happen in that country called Nigeria. So the best you can do to yourself is to call on a round table and free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be free. So let's go. We have to listen to our head of finance, Madam Nnamdi. It's very important. The message she have for us, Madam Nnamdi. Let's listen to her.
Biafra land. And of course, Biafrans are listening. And not just only Biafrans, but all around the world, people are listening. Therefore, share this broadcast on our platform. And of course, if you are wondering where you can join in to, receive this broadcast, you can, of course, get us on all platforms. And when I say all platforms, we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, we are also, of course, on Biafra Radio app. And in case if you want to know how to get Biafra Radio app, is very simple. Just go to your Google Store and, of course, download Biafra Radio. Biafra Radio. And then, of course, you will be set to join us this evening. My name's Barrister Ikechukwu Onoha, and of course it is late night with Barrister Onoha. But of course this evening, first of all, we need to connect with Nnamdi Nnamdi, who will be addressing Biafrans this evening. And of course, after the address, I will bring to you few informations and of course news, information and analysis, which is what late night is all about. I'm trying to see if I can get hold of Nnamdi Nnamdi, of course, so that she can do the needful. Wanda, can you hear me? Good evening from here. All right, let's try again. Nnamdi Nnamdi, please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, she can hear me, and of course, the whole world is listening, and Biafrans all around the world is listening. Good evening and welcome to the program, Wanda. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you very much, Barrister, for this broadcast this evening. Good evening, Biafrans, friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom. All our well-wishers, including our enemies, I welcome you all this evening, today, the 24th of December, 2023, and a Sunday. My name is Nnamdi. By the special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama, I am the head of finance of IPOB worldwide. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for this day, for giving us life. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for the life of our leader and his family. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to keep him and bless him and his family. We all heard what happened at the last court case on the 15th of December, 2023. I want to encourage everyone that no matter what, our leader will be released soon. I'm confident of that. My faith is very strong, and I know our leader will join us very soon. But as we celebrate Christmas, it says dungeon because of you and me. He is here because of the love he has for Biafrans. That's why he's here. The question now is, how many of us also can give such love back to our leader? Remember, he said, he will never disappoint us, that we are the ones that will disappoint him. How many of us are in that group that will disappoint? That's a question that everybody have to ask themselves. People are now preparing for Christmas, and he's still in DSS dungeon. He spent the Christmas of 2021 there. He spent the Christmas of 2022 there, and now 2023. We should search our conscience. Is he good? Is he supposed to be there? The answer is no. He's not supposed to be there. That's why if you know what you can do to make sure that our leader is released and others that are in detention, then you do it. And not giving excuses. Sit back and have a sober reflection of what is going on at this moment. And then you put it onto yourself. Our leader, this will be his third Christmas in DSS. That is not correct. The Nigerian government should release our leader and all those that are working assiduously to make sure that our leader is released. Chukwu Abiyama will bless each and every one of us in our different ways. I want to use this opportunity again to tell us that it is very important that we remain consistent in this quest for freedom. Very, very important. I also commend those of us that are paying their monthly donations, in spite of the fact that some are trying to discourage you. Do not listen to them, because you know why you joined IPOB. Also, to commend those of us that obey our leaders' instruction. Those of you that are paying to the correct accounts approved by our leader, and those of us that are following the IPOB code of conduct. Forget about those that pick and choose the ones they want to follow. They have some section that they want to follow in IPOB code of conduct when it suits them. And then the others, they drop it. They tell you that that one is not IPOB code of conduct, or maybe it has changed. No, IPOB code of conduct has changed. It still remains the same. And those of them that are going against the IPOB code of conduct that claim to be with our leader, oh, our leader, I am with you. What you say I will do, I will do. But when it comes to the do, they don't do. Those ones, they are not with us. As simple as that. Being an IPOB means you have to follow the rules and regulations laid down in the IPOB code of conduct. You have to carry out our leaders' instructions, no matter how hard it is. You have to pay your monthly donations to the correct account given out by the head of finance, not where you think you can pay. That's when you call yourself an IPOB. Not wearing t-shirt, because anybody can sew t-shirt and put on t-shirt. Wearing t-shirt is not criteria that you are an IPOB, but following the rules, consistency, focus, carry out instructions laid down by the leader. Pay your money to the correct accounts. Not when somebody gives you his or her private account and you say you are with IPOB. You are not with us. And you follow the IPOB code of conduct. Discipline. Freedom fighting entails discipline. Everybody must fall within this discipline, within the rules, or else you are not with us. It's either you are with us or against us. There is no in between. So those of them that said they are waiting until our leader comes out before they will pay their money, you are not with us. Because the list is there. The last time you paid is there. Not when you pay to somebody's personal account or somebody gives you an account to pay, then you say you have paid. No. Because the money, the finance department cannot account for that money. It means you did not fall in line with what you are supposed to do. Some of us have forgotten the reason why we joined the IPOB in the first place. Many have forgotten. Many think it's about fighting for position. A simple instruction will be given, some will not carry it out. They feel they have arrived. They are not part of us. Everybody should go back and read the IPOB Oath of Allegiance, what it states. The moment you go against or you try to disrupt anything that will move the struggle forward, you have gone against the oath. And we all know the consequences. Don't say you were not told. For those of us that are here, those of us that are following our leader and carrying out his instructions, will bless each and every one of us. It's not easy. Nobody says it's going to be easy. Freedom fighting entails funds. Some have decided not to pay to the correct accounts. But you see them, they will shout more than others. They will come on radio or wherever radio they are and be making noise. The assignment given to them, they will not carry it out. They want another assignment that is not even assigned to them. They do not align with IPOB. Therefore, for those of us that are consistent, that is carrying out the instruction of our leader, paying the correct accounts, and abide by the IPOB Code of Conduct, they are the ones that are IPOB. Remember that people have died in this our quest for freedom. It's not a company. IPOB is not a company where some people will be giving accounts to individuals or to some coordinators to pay money. Some coordinators are not even paying, but they want the name coordinator. The moment you remove them from there, they start agitating. But they don't pay. They don't pay. And when a coordinator do not pay, how do you expect your members to pay? Well, in this our quest for freedom, everybody carry their own cross. I carry mine, you carry your own. That's the way it is. And I want to reiterate again that the account that they have in Germany, they say is an international account. That account is not approved by our leader, and I did not announce that account. If you pay money to that account, you are on your own. You are not with us. The same applies to the one they have in Australia. Everybody now have become a banker. That account is illegal and must be shut. The one they have in the United Kingdom, the Forest Gate, that have not paid money since March 2022, that account must be shut down. And the money there will be accounted for. The same applies to the one in the United. Keep announcing it each time so that Biafrans will take note, because Biafrans will ask questions one day. The same account, illegal account that they open is South Africa, they call it welfare account. They went and transferred 300,000 rand. That account must be shut down, and that money will be accounted for because people paid that money. It's people's money. The same applies to the one that they go behind collecting from coordinators, and coordinators will release the money because nobody wants to lose their position. Somebody that don't obey Onyendu's instruction, you are obeying the person's instruction. It means you are not even sure where you stand. The same applies to the women account in Canada. Over 53,000 Canadian dollars that was there as of March 2022. That one will be accounted for. The same with the one in Chase Bank, the former national account in USA, over $745,000 will be accounted for. Biafrans will ask questions. That's why I keep saying it all the time. So Biafrans will take notes. What happened to the Umweri account? Up to today, we don't know how much was there. But nobody talks about it. You see them, they don't come on air and talk about Umweri account. You don't ask yourself question, why are they not talking about Umweri account? But they were so fast to close Germany accounts. As if that one was not enough for them, they went to Italy and seized the accounts. Because in Italy, they said that if they can enter Germany's account, that Italy account is just a walkover. That's what Chike Paul Edozian said. It's on record. They think they are fighting in Nnamdi. No. You're not fighting me. That's the mistake they make. All those that are paying to the correct accounts, I commend every one of us who fold up. No. We will never fold up. Nothing. We bring it down. Because this is ordained by Chukwuka Kabiama. And he sent his anointed to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when Chukwuka Kabiama sends you an assignment, he equips you on the tools to use for that assignment. And that's exactly what is happening. They will all be put to shame. Biafrans are taking notes. This is not 1967 or 66. This era, everybody will account for what they did. They were so fast in taking IPOB international account bank statements and made photocopy and sent out to their town criers. And they started announcing it on air. A nation account. Even Nigeria don't even do it. They were reading it on air. How much that was spent. They were reading it as if it was a lecture. They used it, they made our bank statement a handout. Chike Doziem copied it from Collins Chinedu. Chike Doziem, he's distributed it to others. And you think Chukwuka Kabiama will keep quiet just like that? Mbano. They took Germany international accounts and shared to all of them their town criers. Otimpunga. What have they achieved today? Where they were looking for, did they find it? The reason why I keep saying this is that so those that don't know, we know, they will take down records for future reference. Because this, we are not going to sweep it under the carpets. Now, there are people compiling my brokers on finance, and they will lay it there and ask them questions. When the time comes, our leader is in DSS, a leader that loves his people, me and you, sacrifice. The second time he's in DSS now, 2015 and 2021. And some people are so happy, insulting him, insulting the family. Chukwuabiama will threaten everybody. Like I said, we are all carrying our cross. You are not carrying my own. I'm carrying my own. Why you take care of your own? I want to commend all those that are paying, that refuse to allow the devil to have its way. I commend every one of us. I want to use this medium to commend our two USA regional coordinators in the person of Mazi Ndidiaworom, the regional coordinator of Mountain Time Zone, and all those that are with him. The second regional coordinator is Mazi Chiezioku. He's the regional coordinator for the Eastern Time Zone. And his group, those that are working with him. I commend all of them. Because each time I call upon them, they will gather their people, make calls, and they'll make sure that we get what we want to do. To pay what we're supposed to pay. Even when our leader sends instruction, they do it. And others in the United Kingdom and in South Africa, and some individuals. I commend these two regional coordinators. They've never backed off. I also want to commend the financial secretary for the state of Michigan, the financial secretary for the state of Massachusetts, and the financial secretary for the state of Maryland for their cooperation. I work with them, with my team. If you tell them that this is the instruction to carry out, they do it. Not the ones that will hold IPOB money because they want to, whatever they want to prove, best known to them. I commend them. And the ones in the United Kingdom as well, and the one in South Africa. For these two regional coordinators, they work silently and carry out the instruction. Chukwuabiama will bless each and every one of them. They are not doing it for me or for Biafrans and for generations yet unborn. So that our people will be free. Now it's Christmas. Some have not been paid back home. They have not been paid. That is the reason why we are here, to make sure that we are free. But some don't care. Search your conscience. This Christmas, know that some mothers, some fathers have lost their children. Siblings have lost their siblings. Brothers and sisters, because they say that they want their food, and they were killed. And our leader is in DSS. Remember that when you are eating your jollof rice or whatever. Remember, reflect on that. When you gather around the Christmas tree to celebrate with your children and your family singing Christmas carol, remember that there's somebody who sacrificed, still sacrificed for you to be able to be with your kids. He's not there. And others as well that are in TSS. Remember them. Conscience is very important. Ask yourself, why did you join IPOB? Why did you decide to follow our leader? You saw something in him. You knew that he can be trusted. You knew that he has never failed us. So what happened now? Some people think that freedom fighting is just coming and shouting, insulting people. No, that's not what it is. You must be mentally fit to be able to embark on this journey. Others are in prison while you are singing Christmas carol. Remember, I encourage every one of us to remain steadfast, remain strong, consistent. One thing I know is that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that our leader will be free and who will join us. Think about it when you are having your Christmas. Think, where is my leader? Where are other Biafrans? Where are those that have lost their children in this cost of freedom? Where are they? Think about it. Remember our leader and his family in your prayers, and others that are in DSS and in other prison in Biafra land and in Nigeria, other parts of Nigeria. I don't have anything again to say than to say we keep marching to the end. No going back, because going back now is suicidal. No going back. We will see it to the end. And very soon, our leader will be out and join us together. Thank you, Barrister Onoha, for picking my calls this evening.
Thank you very much,
That's all
Madam.
I have to say.
Well, thank you and have a brilliant and a wonderful holiday.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you have heard it, and of course, that was the voice of Nwada Nenayanya. She is the IPOB head of finance worldwide, and of course, addressing Biafrans this evening. And you have heard it from the horse's mouth. There is nothing much to say or nothing much to elaborate on.
So, Biafrans, this is our head of finance, Madam Nenyanya, giving us Christmas message. It's our head of finance, Madam Nenyanya. You can hear the message he passed to us, and he asks us to remain steadfast, to remain focused, to remain consistency. And above all, he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. That's what he said. He said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. He said it with everything within ourselves. He said our leader is coming out. We thank our head of finance, Madam Nenyanya, for you to remain resolute and steadfast, even when the enemy within and external have planned all sorts of things, but you still remain steadfast. And you acknowledge a lot of people that are working with you. You are including a lot of people from America to UK, from UK to South Africa, and other places. This is a woman that they have been bullying, but she remained focused. And she also talked about two regional coordinators in USA. I said, Mechukukika Biama, bless you guys. And let me see if we can reach one of the coordinators one of the regional coordinators in USA. Let me see if we can get them on telephone. So tell them that Biafra appreciate all their work, all their energy. Let me see if we can get one of them. We are calling. Yeah. Mazi Chiezoku, the national coordinator, USA. Mazi, please. Yeah, Mazi, please. Biafrans are listening to you because IPOB head of finance pronounce your name on air and Mazi Ndidi. And as you all know, Madam Nianya is a woman of integrity, and whoever she pronounce her name on her mouth must be respected. So Mazi, so Biafrans want to appreciate you, want to thank you for your work to IPOB. So we want to thank you and say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you, Mazi. And if there's a word that you want to tell Biafrans, please, Biafrans want to hear from you. Go ahead, Mazi.
My brother.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Like you said, Madam Nene is a lady of honor, a lady of integrity, and a fine one for that matter. She has been there in 2015 when things happened, and we really have similar problems in 2015. But as God we have it, then we had a deputy that was a strong deputy too. But now we don't have deputy, and everybody's doing whatever they like. Forgetting. Mazi, let me say something here, because like some people tend to forget some certain things. The only thing they keep telling you is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has told us to follow GOS, even when GOS is leading us blindly, and they don't listen to what Onyindu is saying anymore. I said, okay, no problem. They tell you Mazi has told you to follow GOS. That is when Mazi is incommunicado. When Mazi cannot give you information, when Mazi cannot come through the lawyers and say some certain things, and so-called GOS will not obey the instruction. All they want is money, 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 money. The same Mazi, our leader, Onyindu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has instructed everybody to pay into the account Madam Nenaya can see. To pay into the account Madam Nenaya is in charge of. But no, GOS have manipulated the whole system. What they are doing now is they are going after our fund, left, right, middle, and center. I wonder, after Onyindu has told Chike Dozen to move his hand from finance, but Chike Dozen still continued going to finance. Of course, Madam Nenaya has been there, strong as ever, and we will remain strong with her and back her up to whenever Onyindu comes out. What these guys are trying to do is start loss of fun, and that will not happen. And I use this opportunity to thank all my members that is in that is in the US. Strong member they are. Very strong members. And they know what is going on. And because they know what is going on, nobody can come and deceive them and deceive us. So far, we are telling them the truth. And that is the reason why I did appointed and God has made it and giving me that name, Ichiezoku. And it's not Ichiase, but Ichiezoku.
Oh, come, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Mazi. Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much. Oh, it really Ichie, not Ichie, and they say.
No, it's not. It's not. And it's not
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I took over.
Yeah.
Number one, I took over for him, and the way it is when someone passed, like your father, when your father is at the key, where we come from, unless if your father is dead, that's when you take over from your father. If your father is not dead, you don't take over from him. You don't even wear a red cap when your father is not dead. That's where, unless your father to be Yichichi. Even from where we come from, until your father is late, that's when you wear a red cap. Not what these crazy people are doing now. But at the end of the day, all they do is lie.
Yeah.
And I was saying here, to the hearing of everybody, Chicken Joseph is a bloody liar. Chinas is a bloody liar. They can prove me wrong. I still have all the whole information. When Chinas came to the radio station, he said that we are recording. Anybody that is recording is a saboteur. What the heck when you are doing the wrong thing? And then later you come up the line. Of course, we will record for politics sake. And when it comes out, all these crazy criminals, I believe things will be done right.
Yeah, they were Mazi, they were Biafrans are so proud of you guys, and they were Mazi. Mazi, sometimes those cabals in DOS, they will tell us that Biafra's flag is not a family business. But today, Biafrans have seen, it have been exposed that Chinas and Wolu, in fact, I call it Chinas and Wankita, have succeeded making a sister in Italy to in finance department. He made a sister.
But we get all the information.
But these are the people that will tell that Biafra is not a family business. But they continue putting their own siblings, their own sisters, their own brothers in position. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, be an honest man, tested and trusted. Marcus Kechori, everything. He never even make his brother account manager or this and this. No, a man is pure. But these people allow this Richard Card media worms to castigate our leader's family on air, also bullying our head of finance, Madam Nenyanya. But today, where are they today? They are nowhere to be found.
Is it only our leader? It's
No.
not only our leader.
No.
Our leaders, brother or sisters or their family, including our leader.
Yeah.
Including our leader.
Including our leader. No.
Including our leader. This is how bad it is. This is how bad it is for them to insult our leader. That comes to platform because IPOB has given them platform.
Yeah.
To come there and tell the whole world that if Onyendu comes out, Onyendu will come and negotiate with them.
Can you imagine?
Look at the animals. This is the same thing, the same profile, the same model they used in 2015. That is what they're using today.
Yeah.
And later we say Madam Nene was the one that closed up our account in Germany, but which was a lie.
Pure lie.
Because he told me, he told the chief They told me Chinas and Woru was there. Chike Dozim was there. Uzumike was there. Toma was there. And the 4 regional coordinators were there. They told me to get into the account of USA. I told them I'm not getting into the account. That's not what they sent me to come and do. That what Onyendu told us to come and do is to fix the USA that has scattered. But no, what they were interested in finance. And I asked him a question. I said, these people that is in this finance, why don't you leave them alone? Because I want to put it, you will end up. I will tell you, but I never was there on that day. The 4 regional coordinators were there, and the 5 of them as they are. Or 4 and the rest of that, look, listen. But what I'm saying today, that you people are going to spoil USA again. That you people are going to destroy USA again. Go and write it somewhere. That I'm telling you today, leave USA alone, leave their finance alone, and let them, the people that is in their finance, do what Onyendu has told them to do. And leave Banana to select people that is in the finance. Is that not the reason why when I now find out that that they were not even listening to Onyendu anymore due to the investigation I did, I called the lawyers, got to find out. That was when they now got so threatened that they told me to resign. When the case got to Onyendu said I shouldn't go anywhere. And see, one thing that you should understand is this. Anybody that doesn't have any interest, I don't have any interest in keeping being a regional coordinator. He knows. I told Chike Dozim that if I knew that was what he was asking me for my name for, I wouldn't have taken it because I don't need it. So all these people, no need for job, Chineke Abufono.
He said?
When the time is right.
He said?
Because people's blood for no good reason. I am still waiting because we know that some people went to Abuja. We know that some people went to Asoro. I am still waiting because we know I'm a manufacturer. We know who they are. But Chineke Abufono when the time is right.
He said, Mazi, thank you so much, Mazi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mazi.
I would seriously advise Biafrans to, if you're saying that Onyendu say you should listen to DOS, I would say Onyendu to listen to Madam Nendaya to do what Madam Nendaya has told you to do when it comes to finance, to pay into the account Madam Nendaya is overseeing. So if you're not paying into the account of where Madam Nendaya is overseeing, your name is sorry. Your name is totally sorry. Totally sorry. Because that money, you should ask them where their money. Even as at the time this year, people were telling, coming to the radio station, that was like last early this year, that they weren't giving money to do whatever they need to do with ESN. They were asking for money that same day. We were in a meeting. They were asking for money. They were asking for money that same day. For how wicked these people are. The last thing I told Chike Dozim, I have seen that that truth is not in what we're doing anymore. And they don't listen. The second thing I told him is that they don't listen to Onyendu anymore. So with this, I don't have anything to do with them anymore. So, but in future, there's a lot of things. I have the messages when I keep exchange it to ourselves.
No.
I still have them. Even the recording, I have some recording. Stupid. What that was stupid. Thank you so much.
Okay, Mazi, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Biafrans are so happy with you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mazi. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye, Mazi. Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Yeah. So, Biafrans, the voice you are just listening to is the USA Regional Coordinator, Mazi Ichiezoku, a man that stands with his words. When Uke has also you can hear what he said. Since he found out that these men are not listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he refused to work with them anymore. He refused to work with them. And hear what he said about Madam Nenyanya. Huh? So let's see if we can get the second regional coordinator online, Mazi Nnamdi. Let's see if we can get him online too. Let's see if we can get him online too. Let's see if we can get him online too. If it's not working, let's see if we can get him online too. Let's see if we can get Mazi Nnamdi online too. Okay, I think maybe Mazi Nnamdi. Okay, let's try once again if we can get the second regional coordinator online, Mazi Nnamdi. Maybe if it's working or something, because it's in America, sometimes zone. It's okay now.
That's okay. The black.
So, Biafrans, I think we didn't get Mazi Nnamdi, the second regional coordinator. We didn't get him. I think maybe it's working. So, but we were able to get the second regional coordinator, Mazi Ichiezoku. So, Biafrans, like I said, anything Madam Nenyanya said must be obeyed. We must obey what Madam Nenyanya said. Anything about finance, Madam Nenyanya, whatever he said goes. Whatever he said goes. Whatever he said goes. Today, we can see the memo, another memo that came out from this cabal in Italy, that they have suspended a reverend sister, a coordinator in Italy. She's a reverend sister, because the reverend sister has found out that these men are not working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anymore. Look at their fake memo. This is the fake memo. The reverend sister in Italy, she's a coordinator. She finds out that these men are not working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anymore, and she refused to work with them anymore. She refused to work with them, and she said, no, enough is enough. That if them, and the reverend said, if they refuse to obey the code of conduct, IPOB code of conduct, if they refuse to obey instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that she had no reason to work with Chika Paul Edoziemu and his cohorts. That IPOB is under one command. Under one command. That IPOB is under one command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not under the command of Chika Paul Edoziemu. And the reverend sister said no, that she's not working with them anymore. And they went ahead to issue a fake memo. And we said to them, this memo is fake today, is fake tomorrow. because it's not approved by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is how they go, uprooting, destroying the structures of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is how Chika politicians go, removing the coordinators, the national coordinators that put by our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now ask yourself, what is the crime of this reverend sister? His only crime is that she don't want to work with them anymore because she have discovered that they are not working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So will you not tell me also that this reverend sister didn't know what she's doing, or the reverend sister has been hijacked by Kanu, as they used to put it? She's a reverend sister in Italy, and she's the coordinator. And his unit is doing greatly, fantastically well. You know, I told you guys that that now lies don't last test of time. Lies don't last test of time. No. Lies don't last test of time. But truth lasts test of time. This reverend sister have wait and study them. At the end of the day, she discovered that these men are not working with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anymore. Remember when we told you guys that they have hijacked the Italian national accounts, IPOB Italian national accounts? The reason why they did not hear it from their mouth is because they succeeded. They tried it in Germany, they did not succeed. They came out and said it was Madame Nyanya. They tried it in South Africa, they did not succeed. They went ahead and opened another account. They also tried it in America. You can hear when he cheered. The general coordinator was saying that they called him and asked him to go into the IPOB national account. He said no, that is not his duty. He heard it from Ichie when he said it. IPOB is under one command, and that command is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And if you call yourself an IPOB member, there are two things you must do. You must obey every single instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You must obey IPOB code of conduct. If you refuse to obey these two things, you are not a member of IPOB. You are not a member of IPOB. So, like I said, this program is a very short program. We will call it a day. Before we call it a day, let's use a few minutes to talk about Okulola. Remember, I will come on Okulola, but not now. I will come on a full program on Okulola. Okulola said that he will not talk about Biafra issue anymore, just because when he was comparing our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with P2B, and we come hard on him, and he said he will not talk about Biafra anymore. And he said Biafra, he have a big platform. But I don't want to go to that now. I don't want to go to that. But let me say the way it is. What I found out. We all have had all the stories. What happened in UK about the students, the money they paid to get COS. That's what we give them a stay in UK. And this happened when the Okulola went to UK the first time, and he met a lot of people there, and at the end of the day, they created a WhatsApp group where they will meet themselves. And they have a lot of people in the WhatsApp group. And Okulola came back to Nigeria. Okulola, that WhatsApp group is your WhatsApp group. People join that WhatsApp group because you are the one that opened it. You are the one that created it. And when they start paying that money for COS, whatever document they want to get there, people pay that money because you are the one that created that WhatsApp group, and people pay that money because you are the one that created the WhatsApp group, and that WhatsApp group belongs to you. People look onto you. People trusted you. That's why that money was paid. And you came out and tell us that you don't know anything about the money. But one again, this is the truth. The reason why people join that WhatsApp group is because of you. One. The reason why people pay the money is because of you. Second. And again, you will admin. You have an admin in that WhatsApp group. You will have an admin in that WhatsApp group. If you tell me that your admin don't relate to you, if you claim that you don't know what is going on in the WhatsApp group, that your admin don't relate to you and tell you this is what is happening, and we understand that people start paying money. People start getting committed when your admin that is very close to you tell them that people should go on and pay money, that everything is okay. And people start paying money. Yeah, but it's not almost 200 million naira. No? Then okay, Okulola, let me tell you. If I were you, as you claim that you don't know when they are paying money, but if I were you, when you are told that look at what is going on, on the WhatsApp group you created, if I were you, Okulola, megenti nkujo na adere nkwute mma na adere mpologo Okulola, based on public figure able, nwanne mbeje court or ticket bogo UK, go and sit with those people, call them, they see me, because in a visa, at least visa not less than 6 months visa, and they make apply, they will also give you. If I were you, one them major court the ticket, will go to UK. Not there in person. Call them the way you went to UK, and people gather around you discussing. You will be there in person. Tell them on that app UK because the fall into this victim. Please, I want to see you guys. Call that goes a long way. First. You know, the so how far? But Emilia, it just the next thing you know that he closed the WhatsApp group. One no work audio. I saw one go Niso. But all we see Seponte. Go and we Seponte. Because of you, people fall into that victim. So Okulola, onye na-enene na-adọ m ikpo ntụ. And that is why you ezakwa Okulola. You must speak for these people, Edupu, on your platform you created. Nobody I blame apart from you. Go on, how you blame? Oh, go on. Because people were committed just because you are the one that created that. You are the one that created that WhatsApp group. Second, again, you are admin that live very close to you. You are admin day and night. Because that now they have investigate the issue that everywhere declared they should start paying money. They cannot run away from this. One, settle these people. If you don't settle them, and I go, all call them none. Therefore, on these notes, I as Sonia Fotal Kafuechi and don't kanka. Please, as you come in, please share and like. For those of you that have not followed me on YouTube, please go and subscribe on YouTube. Ikechukwu Ezume is on YouTube. On Facebook, on my page, Mazi Ezume is okay. So please follow me. I'm a second and I wish you the best of the season. We don't.
Allora, se battiamo le abito che sono